Hello students, once again I welcome you all. In this class, you will learn another lesson from your text. It is titled as Learning from the West. It is written by N.R. Narayan Murthy. I hope you might have heard the name of a company, Infosys. And N.R. Narayan Murthy happens to be the founder chairman of Infosys Incorporation. So students, the lesson which is titled as Learning from the West is going to be a kind of continuation for you all from the lesson number 1 that we have completed in the previous class. As you know, towards the end of the first lesson, APJ Abdul Kalam puts an effort to make us aware about our responsibility as a citizen of the country. And he also compared and contrasted the kind of tendency that we people, that is Indians, have developed in the course of time. Now in this lesson, titled as Learning from the West, N.R. Narayan Murthy is also making an effort on the same direction as APJ Abdul Kalam did. But before I talk about the lesson itself, I would like to first focus on N.R. Narayan Murthy, his life and works. I mean to say, first of all, I will introduce you all with the speaker and the author of this particular speech and the text which is prescribed to us all. The full name of N.R. Narayan Murthy is Nagavara Ramarao Narayan Murthy. He was born on 20th of August 1946 in Mysore, Karnataka. He belonged to a middle class Kannada Madhava Brahmin family, and his father worked as a high school teacher and the mother was a homemaker. Most of his schooling is completed from the government school, but afterwards, for higher education, he went to Mysore. Mysore is also located in Karnataka, as I said earlier. He completed his bachelor's degree in engineering from the University of Mysore, and later he got an opportunity to complete his master's in engineering from Indian Institute of Technology, Kanpur. So this is the general information about him as an individual and the early formation during the schooling and college time of this great personality. N.R. Narayan Murthy is an IT industrialist and the co-founder of Infosys. Infosys is a multinational corporation providing consultancy business in technology, engineering, and also providing outsourcing services in many number of countries scattered all over the world. He got married with Sudha Murthy, who is also an engineer, a social worker, and more prominently, I would like to add on that she is an accomplished author. Several books, several publications go to her credit, and there are a number of people, especially researchers at MPhil and PhD level, who did research on her books also. Narayan Murthy, as an individual, as the citizen of this country, always raises his voice for various social issues, which are the burning issues of our country, like elections, education, unemployment, poverty, and other social issues which are to be discussed on different platforms. Narayan Murthy actually initiated his career after his Bachelor's of Engineering and Master's of Engineering from the very prestigious institutions. He got the very first opportunity to work as a chief system programmer, to work as a chief systems programmer at Indian Institute of Management, Ahmedabad, Gujarat. That was the very first job that he got after his education. Later, there was one turning point in his life when he got an opportunity to work for Patni Computer Systems located in Pune, Maharashtra. And probably that has actually shaped an IT industrialist in N.R. Narayan Murthy. In 1981, he resigned from Patni Computer Systems along with some other professionals of the same company. They came together, formed a company called Infosys, and they adventured in their life as an industrialist. Narayan Murthy, accompanied by 6 other members, Nandan Nilekani, N.S. Raghavan, G. Gopal Krishnan, S.D. Shibulal, K. Dinesh, and Ashok Arora. All these are the founder members of Infosys company or Infosys corporations. But one more thing is very interesting to know about. Including Narayan Murthy, all the founders of Infosys company are the former employees of Patni Computer Systems. All were like-minded, all were very enthusiastic. They were ready to do some adventure in their life. And when they initiated with Infosys company in 1981, they got a very good response in a very short period of time. N.R. Narayan Murthy, of course, had leadership skills, and he served Infosys company for 21 years as the CEO. CEO means Chief Executive Officer. And later, N.R. Narayan Murthy was succeeded by his co-founder Nandan Nilekani. I think Nandan Nilekani took over the charge in March 2002. So N.R. Narayan Murthy has very consistently contributed for the building of this company and made it an international corporation in the real sense. His successor, Nandan Nilekani, is also an efficient professional, and I hope you might have heard about our unique identification authority of India, which is called UDAI. The chairperson of this UDAI was no one but Nandan Nilekani. The Aadhaar system, or the kind of Aadhaar identity which is created throughout the country, which is always a big surprise for the whole world to know about how the system runs. And that was totally professionally managed by Nandan Nilekani. So Infosys company, right from the beginning till date, is always in the very safe hands. As a matter of fact, Infosys company happens to be our first IT company to be listed at NASDAQ in 1991. In 1996, Infosys opened offices in Europe and American countries also. So in a very short period of time, it has become an international brand, and it established its own regional offices located in different countries and regions of various countries as well. For his immense contribution to the field of business establishments, and especially N.R. Narayan Murthy's contribution to IT sector, it was recognized all over. In 2002, N.R. Narayan Murthy was recognized as India's most respected company by Business World Survey, because Infosys was working in such a way, and that's why it was recognized as India's most respectable company, and that declaration was made based on a survey conducted by Business World Survey. So these are the details about N.R. Narayan Murthy, his company called Infosys, and the achievements. Some of the achievements only I highlighted. Actually, Infosys works in different parts of the world. there are several countries where Infosys is offering outsourcing services, engineering and technological services. And like Tata and Birla, this Infosys has also created a vote of trust in the mind of the customers, in the mind of the people of India and also abroad. So there are a few awards also which are received by N.R. Narayan Murthy for his diverse contribution to the field of engineering, technology, outsourcing, information and technology, ICT communication, and all. So I would like to highlight on some of the awards that he got in the course of time. In the year 2000, Asia Week magazine reckoned N.R. Narayan Murthy among the top 50 powerful people or powerful men in the world. And mind it well, the name of N.R. Narayan Murthy was among the top 50. So that itself is an indication that N.R. Narayan Murthy had his own influence all over the world. And that's why he was reckoned by this institution amongst the top 50 most powerful men in the year 2000. Government of India also recognized his talent and his diverse contribution to the field of information and technology. And then he was awarded one of the very prestigious honors offered by Government of India, that is Padma Shri. As far as international awards and recognitions are concerned, they are innumerable. But I would like to mention the medal given by University of Pennsylvania in 2001, and that medal is called Wharton School's Dean Medal, which was given to N.R. Narayan Murthy in 2001. One more prestigious award is there, which was also given to N.R. Narayan Murthy in the same year, that is 2001, and that award is called Lal Bahadur Shastri National Award for Excellence in Public Administration and Management Science. This is one of the very prestigious awards which are given to any individual in our country. And N.R. Narayan Murthy happens to be one among the many to receive this award for the year 2001. And today, the new topic that we are going to initiate, which is titled as Learning from the West, is nothing but a speech delivered by N.R. Narayan Murthy after receiving this award, that is Lal Bahadur Shastri National Award for Excellence in Public Administration and Management Science in 2001. He was also recognized by Fortune magazine. He was labeled as Asia's Businessman of the Year 2003. Because getting into the Fortune magazine itself is an identity all over the world. And every businessman puts in a very sincere effort in order to get listed by Fortune magazine. And N.R. Narayan Murthy happens to be one of them. Again, Government of India also recognized the diverse contributions of N.R. Narayan Murthy in the field of science, technology, ICT, information and technology, and so on. And he was honored by Padma Vibhushan by the President of India. So these are the various awards and recognitions that N.R. Narayan Murthy got in the span of his diverse contributions till date. In fact, there are many, but I have just selected a few of them, or the most important of them, and I talked about it. But friends, this is not an end to the introduction of Narayan Murthy. It will take periods together to talk about this individual, because he is one of the very prominent personalities from this soil, that is India. The lesson, which is titled as Learning from the West, is nothing but a speech delivered by N.R. Narayan Murthy in response to the award that he received in 2001. I mean to say, Learning from the West is a speech delivered by Narayan Murthy on the occasion when all the prestigious personalities assembled there, and in the auspicious presence of all these very recognized people, he was given that honor. And N.R. Narayan Murthy offered a few suggestions and expressed his vision how to really make this country much better. He argues in his speech that Indians need to incorporate certain Western maxims into their value system. I mean to say, we, the people of India, have our own ethics, morals, standards, and values. And we try to live based on all these values of our life. And there are many people, those who do not compromise at all as far as their values are concerned. But here, in this lesson, N.R. Narayan Murthy is specifically talking about a few good things that we can learn from the Europeans, from the Western people. Whenever I happen to refer to the term Western, I mean to say the people from Europe and beyond that, that is up to America. The ideological stand or the kind of lifestyle that these people have developed, we need to take into account whenever we talk about the values of the Western people. As a matter of fact, whenever you look at this particular aspect, you will realize that N.R. Narayan Murthy is decisively speaking about the role of Western values in the contemporary Indian society. Because whenever we talk about the values, we always remember the confrontation between the two different ideologies. Indian ideology, Indian values are called Oriental values. Oriental means the countries which are mainly coming from the eastern side of the world. And when I say Western, means the countries which are belonging to the west part of the world, that is the earth. Western, Eastern. But one thing we need to understand, that everything that the Western people have is not really the West. N.R. Narayan Murthy is trying to convince us that there are a few good things also that we could learn from the Western people. I mean to say the people from Europe and America. And that's why I said N.R. Narayan Murthy is trying to decisively promote the ideas about the role of the Western values in the contemporary Indian society. It means we need to adopt some of the values of the Western people. Okay, there are a few good things and a few bad things, of course. The same rule is also applicable to our values or value system. And that's why N.R. Narayan Murthy is trying to convince us, if not all, some of the Western values are applicable to the Indian society in order to make our people better than they are. We have three words: good, better, best. And if you want to improve yourself, you need to acquire a few more things which are really possible to you to acquire. And that's why N.R. Narayan Murthy is offering a few suggestions in this respect. And he promotes the idea that there are a few values of the Western people that he himself liked, first adopted, exercised, and after properly testing and getting the fruitful results, he is going to promote the same to the other people of India. What are these values then? Number one, respect for the public good. Number two, accountability for whatever you do. Third, intellectual independence. We are always under the pressure and under the doctrine of other people. We need to have the intellectual freedom first. Fourth, we should learn to acknowledge the accomplishments of other people. And most of the times, we, the Indians, don't do it. Fifth, professionalism. You should be a thorough professional. Once you are associated with any institution, any organization, any corporation or a company, as an employee, as a professional, you should show your thorough professionalism while working for the institution. Last but not the least, that is also equally important, respect for contractual obligations. Most of the time in India, The people tried to compromise with these issues. But what your N.R. Narayan Murthy is trying to tell you that Europeans are very particular about these values, whether they are at home or else at their professional workplace. They behave the same way, and that's why we find them much better or sometimes composed when we compare ourselves with them. And that's the reason that N.R. Narayan Murthy promotes this idea from this platform when he was responding to the award that he received, and that was a very prestigious national award that he received. So I conclude, according to N.R. Narayan Murthy, we need to adopt 6 different values that of Western people. Number 1, I take a recap: respect for the public good. Number 2, accountability. Number 3, intellectual independence. Number 4, acknowledging the accomplishments of others. Number 5, professionalism. And number 6, respect for contractual obligations. So this can be a general introduction to the author or the speaker, I would say, N.R. Narayan Murthy, and the lesson which is prescribed to your syllabus, that is learning from the West. So friends, maybe in the next class, I will continue with the text of this particular speech delivered by Narayan Murthy. I hope you understood the pulse of the present topic that I have initiated for discussions. So thank you very much.